Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you're new here, I am LeeApocrypha. It is a pleasure to meet you. And if you are returning, welcome back, Soul Family. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the Soul Family. We're gonna have a short message today. Ooh. Well, that card wanted to come out. 23. So it's making me think of 1, 2, 3, the first steps, challenging times. If this resonates with you, we have the Manifest, the Magician. So if this reading resonates with you, already I'm getting a vibe as if this is kind of like a continuation to the last reading that I did, that I posted. So, challenging times, number 5, there's some changes. Detach, 11, in reverse. So the challenging thing for you has been to let go of something, to make peace with letting go. I don't know what card this is. I know it's not the Death card, although I'm getting Death card energy. I'm getting it in a more peaceful, gentle way, instead of like a harsh out of nowhere, quick kind of way. I saw 132. So again, something new. Detach. I feel like you have been gently detaching from people, places, and things around you, and you're really just trying to get through the challenging times. Some of you are still struggling when it comes to being too guarded with people around you, whether this is family, friends, lovers, or anybody that you feel close to. I feel this blockage there. But again, there's a lot of peace that's coming through. Like you're moving away from the challenging times. You're making decisions, that are going to propel you forward towards your new beginnings. 222. Definitely. So you may be seeing synchronicities, maybe significant to you. We have take the lead. This is the 3 of Wands. Beautiful. Take the lead. Black and purple may be significant to you. It's interesting. In this card, amongst the fire, we see this within the center. You see, there's like this heart. There's that heart energy. So I'm saying, follow your heart. It's literally saying, follow your heart. Even if that's letting go of something that you love, someone that you love, moving from a place that you love, or detaching from something that is special to you. Do it anyway. There's a reason why you're feeling called to do so. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition. Follow the guidance that you're getting, that you're receiving. I'm feeling a lot of gentleness here. So I feel like, oh, I just noticed 222. Again, interesting. So we have 222 twice. And a lot of 1, 2, 3 type of energy. And then this 321. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of synchronicities amongst you. But I feel like things have been chaotic lately. You have perhaps been feeling very overwhelmed and emotional with your circumstances. But I'm seeing you coming to a place where you are stepping into peace. Forgive me, my nose is running. I see you, and then I saw 222. I'm sorry, 22. So, yeah, I feel like you are at the precipice of making a ultimate life-changing decision. You are right there. I'm seeing Hekate guiding you. Thank you, Hika. Maybe you work with or connect with Hekate. I'm seeing her shedding light upon the path for you. She's giving you the choice, reminding you that you have the choice to choose. But I feel like she's encouraging you to choose the path that you know will have the greatest opportunities for you. I was just talking about her leading you. And we have lead. That's beautiful. Again, purple, black, purple, black. Maybe your favorite color is black or purple, or both. Me too. Soul sister, if you're watching this, I love you. Alright. She's leading the way. It's time for you to lead the way. It's time for you to continue to step into your greatest potential. Stop waiting. Stop asking for permission. Give yourself permission to move forward, to make the changes that you need to make for your benefit and for the people that you love. Again, I feel like there's this huge decision that you're on the precipice of making. And your spirit guides and your ancestors are encouraging you to make that decision. It will be life-changing. It will be hard. It will be an emotional roller coaster, but at the end of it, when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, once you're getting through the challenging times of it being so difficult, I haven't even seen the, oh, okay. We'll get to that in a moment. Once you, sorry, my hands are all dry. Once you get past the hardest time of this decision is going to be the aspect of you being in the energy of, how can I say, in the transformation stages. What is that called? In the middle of the transformation. So I'm seeing like a cocoon. So I'm seeing the hardest part of its, or I'm seeing it as if it's painful and it's very difficult when it's in the cocoon and it's liquefying and it's transforming and his body is just becoming something completely different. I'm seeing it being painful and hard, and I'm seeing somebody who might have second thoughts in the middle of the process of this change, but continue to change anyway. You cannot go back to what you were when you're already in the midst of a transformation. A caterpillar in a cocoon transforming into a butterfly cannot go back to being a caterpillar just because it's a scary thing. It just does what it must so that it can grow and expand and evolve into a new chapter of its life. I don't think it thinks about it as if it's something scary. I think it's just second nature. But for us humans, with all these doubts and fears and anxieties, and we question ourselves all the fucking time, I'm seeing that it's difficult for us, but to go with the flow, go with the process, go follow your intuition and your heart. I'm seeing that it's hard for you to trust. This is the Fool card, and it was in reverse. It's hard for you to trust the process because you don't particularly see where it's leading you. But the thing about life and the thing about even spirituality is that you never know where you will end up. You can be the most precise person to plan ahead like no other, like the Three of Wands. You can make all the plans. You can have a full itinerary of how you want your life to go, and trust me, it will not go that way. No matter how hard you try to stay course, there will be things that happen in your life that will throw you off guard, to challenge you, to face the changes, the challenges, and to overcome them, because you are capable of overcoming them. The heart chakra in reverse. It's been very hard for you. Again, I was mentioning earlier, there's this blockage here and this release and stuff. There's a lot of heart chakra here. Crown chakra. It's a mind over heart battle. But deep down inside, even though you might not want to admit it, you know what's best for you. Even other people that you may have talked to about this decision know what's best for you, and some might not. I saw 1101. Some may not. But in the end, you have to follow your inner compass. You can talk to everyone about anything. I saw 1112. So 111 is coming through a lot as well. You can ask anyone for advice. And then I saw 1123. But that doesn't mean that they're going to know what's right for you. People give advice based on their experiences, based on what they know, based on their knowledge, based on the experiences of other people that they've seen go through it. But in the end, it's your life. I saw 1144. You want that stabilization, that stability to create new cycles in your life? Then you have to go for it. Only you can truly make that decision. Anyone can give you the advice. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that's been something that's coming out a lot. But it's true. I saw 1211 turn to 1212. There's so many synchronicities and signs that you're getting. You're feeling something boil up to the surface. 1222. 222. 3 times. Something is boiling up to the surface for you to overcome, to face. There's a challenge. It's scary. It's scary. The changes can be overwhelming and frightening. But trust that when you make the decision and you stick it through and you are consistent, and you, at the end, you overcome, you will have no regret that you did it. Somebody who looks up at a mountain, who wants to climb the mountain, or who wants to hike up the mountain, like, oh wow, the mountain, like, it's so far, like, there's so much that I'd have to do and traverse and to go just to get to the peak of that mountain. There's so many people that will look up and be like, nah, it's too much effort. But you keep feeling led to this mountain, this obstacle, this decision, this whatever it is. You keep feeling led to it, and you keep more and more feeling like, I need to get to the top of this mountain. And despite how hard it is, when you make that decision to overcome, and to challenge yourself. While you're going up the mountain, it will be hard. You will be tired. It will be exhausting. You might question, why did I decide to do this? But when you get to the top, you will have a view like no one else has ever seen. Because you have made it to the top. And so many other people were way too afraid to even try. Do not regret not making this decision that you know you need to make. Time is ticking. Some doors do close. And who knows if that particular door will ever open again. Anything can happen. At any moment in our life, life is too short, too precious, to procrastinate and hold off on what it is you truly want. Because by the time you're on your deathbed, you will regret that you never climbed to the top. Because you always felt that pull. You always felt drawn to it. You feel drawn to it for a reason, and it was meant for you. Are you going to heed the call? Or are you going to be too afraid and back down? Like the majority of other people. They're too afraid. Fear. I see 333. Fear is our ego's way of trying to protect us. However, it's irrational. Most of the time, it's irrational thinking. In behavioral psychology, it's irrational. You keep stopping yourself. Why? It was meant for you. You were chosen to heed the call. If you do not choose to heed it, somebody else will. This is reminding me of a reading or a channeling that I watched some time ago. That somebody said, nobody owns any idea. If an idea comes to your mind, it comes to you because the energy of that idea is trying to manifest into this physical world. And it chose you to bring it into existence, but if you don't, it will find somebody else who will. They were saying, it's like when you have a bright idea and you want to do something and you don't, and then somebody else does, and then you're like, oh, they stole my idea. No, they didn't steal it. It was not yours. Because that idea, that thought form, that energy was trying to find a channel to manifest through. And it's up to you to be that channel or to regret that you didn't heed the call. I'm curious what's under the deck. Heal in reverse. I got chills. Seek in reverse. Grieving. Giving and receiving in reverse. So, I have to go, but I'm going to go over this card. When you do not heal, you are shackled. You are shackled to your past. You are shackled to what was. Just because it was doesn't mean that it still is. When you heal, you break free. I'm seeing Baphomet. I don't know if you guys work with Baphomet. I know some people say Baphomet, some people say Baphomet. I'm seeing Baphomet. Break the shackles. Set free. Set free your soul. Set free your mind. Heal. It's painful. It sucks. It hurts. It's a long process. Nobody wants to do it. But when you overcome that with this gentleness, you will be reborn into the new chapter of your life. And everybody will be like, who the fuck are you now? I didn't see that coming. Well, you didn't see it coming because you underestimated me. And that's not my problem. That's the energy I'm getting. People may underestimate you and think you're not capable of achieving or accomplishing or getting out of where you are. They don't know shit. They can't even do it themselves. That's what I'm seeing here. You were chosen. But you have to heal. You have to make the decision to break the shackles of fear. It's the only way. Fear is our ego's way of keeping us stuck. But you know what fear really is? It's the obstacle that you were meant to face, to overcome, so that you can grow and flourish. That is what the fear is. It is the blessing in disguise, if you choose to see it that way. But if not, someone else might. You can lose out on opportunities if you wait too long. And that is the truth that people don't want to face. It's true. You can age out. You can, I don't know, maybe somebody passes you by. Maybe a job gets filled. There was a position that they were waiting for you for the application or whatever. You didn't submit it. They got somebody else. And you have nobody else to blame but yourself. Nobody wants to hear it. But that's the truth. But the thing is, even if an opportunity passes you by, don't regret it. Don't regret it. Just learn from it and move forward. There will always be new opportunities, but they will not be the same opportunities. Not always. But that doesn't mean new opportunities won't come. I saw 21:12, a mirror synchronicity. New opportunities will come, but they will not be the same opportunity. It may not be. And even if it is, it might take years before you get that same door to open up to you again. You never know. And don't wait for it. I'm seeing Hekate. I'm seeing Baphomet guiding you. And even if they're not your spirit guides, even if you don't work with them and you work with whoever you work with, even if it's your ancestors or whatever it is, it's your saints, it's your angels, it's your demons, it's your higher self, whatever it is, as long as you're not doing harm to yourself or anybody else, we are inclusive here in this family. Whatever it is that you believe and that you connect with. I saw 22:23. They are guiding you. You are at the precipice. You're on the fence. What do you choose? The clock is ticking. I know time may be an illusion for us here in this physical world, but it is. We're all gonna die at some point, and you don't want to be on your deathbed regretting shit. Don't. Make that hard decision, because it will transform you and nobody will recognize you. But that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Your energy was not meant for everybody. Not everyone can handle your energy. I saw 23:11. Again, that 1, 2, 3 energy. Let's get it. Let's go. That's that energy that we're getting. You want new cycles? You want a breakthrough in your life? What are you going to do about it? It's up to you. All right? So, if this message helped you, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, following, whatever. I am available for private readings. If you're interested, then let me know, in person or virtually as well. And yeah, I love you guys. If you have any comments or suggestions or recommendations or opinions, feel free to share it, as long as you're not being a dick, okay? But yeah, let's be open to learning from each other, being open to sharing our experiences with each other, because I guarantee you, what you are going through, somebody else is going through, or has gone through, or will go through. And seeing your comment and seeing what you've gone through can help be a guiding light in others' path. They say God works in mysterious ways. Do not judge the vessel. The message can come from anyone or anywhere, if you're open to receiving it. And if not, well, then maybe it's because you were judgmental and you didn't want to face the facts. Just because it came from the exterior or something that you do not approve of or accept, or whatever the case is. They say when family gives you advice, it's hard because then you're less likely to take that advice. When people that you really know, really, really close to, give you some valid, perfect advice, they say a lot of times people won't listen. It's like the homies and I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 yesterday. I loved it. So kind of spoiler, but not really. I'm not gonna mention names, but there was this character that was getting another character to tell this other character something, a valid advice. And this character said, well, the other character that this character was getting to tell something to the other one was saying, why do you want me to tell this person? Why don't you tell them? And this, I'm going to say first, second, third character. So this first character was like, because if they hear it from me, they're not going to listen to the advice. But if they hear it from you, they will listen to the advice. And so that's the kind of energy that I'm getting, okay? But yeah, so listen to the advice. Valid advice is valid advice no matter where it comes from. Even if it's a child telling you something and they don't know what the fuck they're saying, but you get it in a deeper way, it hits you, listen to that advice. Advice can come from anywhere, any shape or form. It could be an animal staring at you in the eyes and you feel something. Listen. Spirit works in mysterious ways. And when you're open to receiving those messages, good on you. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video, whatever that is, whenever it is. All right. Take care. Bye.